And welcome to Ask Bonnie. This is something we do every week on Web Waste where we pick a topic and then answer your question on that topic. And this week, it's a little scary. It's on killer doll movies. So let's go ahead and get into the first question from Frenchie in Fort Worth, Texas. And he asks, all right, what's the scariest killer doll of all time? Since this is an opinion question, I'm going to just totally go out on a limb here and say Chucky from the Child's Play movies. And he was one disturbed doll, I have to admit. If you've watched any of the Chucky movies, there are 4 of them right now. You know the premise is that a serial killer did a little voodoo spell before he was supposed to be killed in jail, and he possessed a popular toy at the time called Chucky, and Chucky went on a killing spree. And of course, the spirit didn't want to stay in a doll the whole time, so the only way he could get out of the doll body was to kill and possess, or I guess possess and then keep killing. It's all kind of twisted, but apparently he was supposed to take over a little kid's body in every movie, I guess. And then of course he gets married in Bride of Chucky, which was just really sad with one of those Tilly sisters. And it gets worse because there's another movie on the way. Yes, it's called Seed of Chucky. Who knew dolls could have kids, but apparently they can, so stay tuned for that. I'm sure it'll be a blockbuster. All right, the second question is from Becca in New York City, and she asks, are the puppets in Puppet Master evil or good? This is a good question because there's about 4 of these movies, and if you watch the first 2, it seems like the Puppet Master puppets are evil because they're going around killing each other and other things and people, and they're just not happy little puppets. And then you get into the 3rd movie and you find out originally that the maker of the puppets, hence the Puppet Master, his wife was brutally murdered by Nazis, and so he made these puppets to get revenge. And so in Puppet Master 3, the puppets kill Nazis. So that's good, right? So I don't know. I guess it depends which movie you watch. They could be good or evil. Just like humans. We can't be one or the other. We're often both. But I haven't killed a Nazi lately, so I don't know. All right, last question is from Ivan in Salt Lake City, and he asks, okay, there was this movie I saw with dolls that had metal teeth, and they were attacking someone, but I cannot recall the name of the movie. Well, Ivan, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's Barbarella. It's a classic from 1968 with Jane Fonda. It's a French sci-fi movie, even though it's English. It's not in French, but it's a French director she was married to at the time. Some really cool outfits she was wearing. But of course, to get to your question, there was a part in the movie where she's surrounded by little kids who she thinks are going to be nice, but they end up being brats, and they make their little mechanical dolls attack her, and they have razor blade teeth. The dolls do, not the kids. But it's still kind of scary. And she doesn't put up much of a fight, and she gets all bloody, and she doesn't die. But you're just going to have to rent it. Because I found out there's some people in this room, like our camera guy, our person who does all these special effects, who's never seen Barbarella. So if you've never seen this movie, go rent it. I seriously recommend it. All right, so that's it for this week on Killer Doll Movies. If you have any suggestions, please feel free to email me. We're going to be doing the next Ask Bonnie after this on ghost hunting tips. So if you want to hunt a ghost, not a Blair Witch, but a ghost, then go ahead and send me your questions, and we'll get right on that. And maybe you and Casper can hang out soon.